What's up F1 fans and welcome back to my new video. This is going to be a career mode part number 5 and we are heading towards the Monaco Grand Prix. But before heading there, of course the work should be done in the car. As you can see, we are still very much behind Alpha Tauri. Okay then, bringing on some of the aerodynamic, I was thinking of bringing on the rear wing main plane. Do we have enough to bring another in chassis maybe? No in chassis department and this upgrade can be present with the standard time and before the Baku even. Let's check out the engine component, what where, what end, and let's advance the time.
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed quality control. We'll need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
Okay, upgrade failed. That's what happened when you try to do a rush upgrade. Nevertheless, I think this upgrade should work it properly. Yes, it does. Center under tape. This is on our car now, but how it's going to be performed, we're gonna be seeing that on track. Okay, a little bit worried about this weekend again, since you know the history about Monaco. We didn't score even on our My Team career mode in F1 2020. Okay, the weather forecast says it's going to be clear, but we're gonna be seeing some of the rain in the practice session. Let's head to the practice one now. Okay, as expected, Monaco is a little bit tricky again in F1 2021. As you can see, we are even struggling on to keep our car straight even, and that's not the only crash we had. We did have to skip all the practice one session because there's nothing we can do. People just crashing out. This is practice number 2, all sunny weather, and ready to do some
Okay,
of
you
the
weren't
practice
quite
program.
good enough that lap. Try again.
But still, the car doesn't showing any
Good
pace.
day today. Let's have your take on it. Are you hoping things clear up before qualifying?
Yeah, I am really hoping to get clear some of the rain, of course. But the
You
weather
scraped the
forecast is
walls a
good,
few
so I am
times.
good.
Were you struggling for grip?
Yeah, especially in the
Great.
weather
Well,
conditions.
that's everything.
Okay, finally able to do some of the practice program and finally able to receive some of the resource points. Then some of the setups to the car, but still I'm not very much comfortable right now. Okay, finally the component are wearing off, so we're gonna be changing that this weekend only to have a fresh engine back on the grid. Wow, totally 1 second behind. The simulation damage is crazy. Even a small touch to the wall just damaging my front wing.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Yeah, I know. We are out of the qualifying. That's what I expected, but our teammate is through. So we're gonna be starting from P17 in the race.
Bad luck in qualifying. That's not exactly ideal. But there's no points for Saturday. Keep a cool head and make up for it in the race.
Yeah, that's what I am thinking.
A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word.
That was how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean Sea. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. We're on the French Riviera once more this weekend at the 2-mile-long Circuit de Monaco. The cars will climb around 40 metres up the hill, past the casino, and then descend downwards towards the harbour through Sector 2. It's a very short run from pole position to the first of the 19 corners at Saint-Devote. And don't expect to see much overtaking here today. It's just about time to go to the track for the beginning of the race, but before we do, Anthony Davidson, what types of strategy do you think we can expect for today's event?
Well, there's a lot that both the driver and the team have to keep in mind when going into a race. The tyres, fuel, energy recovery systems, the list goes on and on. But I think the key to today's victory will come down to the pit stop strategy. Come in too soon and you might find yourself needing more than one stop. Too late and you're putting yourself at a disadvantage by spending longer on worn tyres.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position and Lando Norris lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Charles Leclerc and Ricciardo, Perez, Sainz, Gasly and Sebastian Vettel, Fernando Alonso, Tsunoda, Esteban Ocon and Raikkonen, Russell, Giovinazzi, the captain and Mick Schumacher, Latifi and Nikita Mazepin. And now it's time to head down to the track.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Okay, Lando Norris is second. That's quite remarkable position he had. I hope we can catch to the McLaren by the end of the season. Nevertheless, we have a job to do right now, and that's to get ahead and score some of the points from this P17. Then with the formation left, try to begin the race with the soft tire and ending with the medium, since it's going to be a 25% race only. And it's going to be only 20 laps. It's red light off, and here we go. Soft tire, but still not that much enough to at least pass Giovinazzi on the start, but okay, hand position in first lap only. Okay, I have to get to the inside of Giovinazzi and finally it's done. Push the throttle too early, that's why I had a spin, but still managed to keep my nose front of Giovinazzi, so it's not going to be a problem. Next is Kimi Raikkonen. To clear up those are in media, since they are going to be remain in the track for a longer period of time before they're taking a first pit stop. And there's the Raikkonen. We need to clear him. Okay, lap number 2 is still unable to catch.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Okay, it's lap number 6. It's still couldn't able to catch Raikkonen. He was just, I was just in the DRS zone. But at the front, it's Christopher, everybody from Max Verstappen to Lewis Hamilton. There, that guy will be behind me when I will try to pass the pit lane. Okay, there I am, and I have come ahead of Hamilton. Okay, it's time for us to pit lane.
We're leading our teammate by 8.4 seconds.
Yeah, okay. now it's time for us to make a pit stop and going into the medium only.
Complete, go now. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Okay, then now let's see if we can get ahead of Alfa Romeo before when they will come into the pit. This is Schumacher in the pit now. Okay, managed to just clear that up easily, but come behind Ocon. Again, the car is performing in stint number 2 very much good as compared to the stint number 1. This is lap number 12. We are getting closer to the Ocon now. But he is not getting closer to Tsunoda. Okay, pit stop time for Alfa Romeo guys, and they will pit stop, but they're gonna be on the soft tire. As you can see, I was just checking out my front wing here. I have bumped into the wall. That's now Russell is really getting closer. It's lap number 15, and we are not yet any closer to the Ocon. We are at position number 14 now. Lap number 18.
Yellow flag.
Nothing to really show, but the yellow flag, I think might be a first DNF of race, and it's Daniel Ricciardo who is getting out.
Okay, clear.
And we just moved up in the position.
This is your final lap of the race.
Since it is nothing to show much now, we weren't able to catch any car ahead, but we were getting caught by Russell.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
At least we can manage to hold this position and this lap ahead of Russell. Otherwise, it would be a shame. Since he is in the soft tire, that's why he is getting much more crisp as compared to us. Okay, Valkyrie is your race winner. I think he might have already passed Lando Norris. No, he was already ahead. Lando Norris wasn't able to catch it. This is the moment where I get hit the ball and damage my front wing. There was again a shunt over there at the ball, but I think I might have damaged it full now. But still managed to do it, no score this time, once again.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
What a frustrating race. Only managed to be able to do a driver of the day. In actual, I didn't really
That's
get
it then for
who is
another
that.
nail-biting Monaco Grand Prix. We were on the edge of our seats the whole time, but they've come through to take a stunning victory. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
There you have it, your winner Valtteri Bottas is completely OP once again. He's just extending his lead over the Drivers' Championship.
Let's see how the driver standings have changed. That lead at the top of the table has shrunk somewhat today. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to the captain. Look at where they finished compared to where they started. It's not easy to cut through the field like that in Formula One, so it was a great effort.
It's time to check out the Constructor Standings. Mercedes moved to the top of the table. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
Okay guys, that's it for the episode. I hope you like the video. If you like it, do hit that like button and do subscribe the channel if you are new. And we will see you in my next one. That is going to be Rabaku. See you next one.